Well, there were moments after practice today when Hugh Jackson sounded like his team has won 6 in a row, not just one of 26 games as the Browns head coach. That's because Hugh saw what you're about to see. Josh Gordon.
Jimmy, he's 18-2. He's won 6 fights in a row, so I'm not going to argue with him. Maybe if you want to. Maybe we can make a prediction for the Browns someday, like Steve Bay just did.
Did you say the Buckeyes were 40-point favorites?
That's it, just 40, yeah. Well, there is good news from this loss. The Browns have secured the #1 pick in the 2018 draft, but my goodness, Hugh Jackson's record nearly unbelievable. Plenty to smile about for LeBron, one of the best scoring games of his career. Late first quarter, LeBron over Beal, putting him on the poster. We're headed to overtime, but Ivy's not done. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, needs a 3 to tie. Ivy at the buzzer. Of course he did from NBA range.
And what team should have gotten in that didn't?
Yeah, I think it's Notre Dame. They did have 14 losses, but getting Bonzi Colson back, pretty familiar for Indians fans. Look at this. Austin Jackson on August 1st, and today, Jack Reganet. So with the first round pick for the 2022 MLB amateur draft. Hey, just trying to help Chris Antonetti out. Barkley didn't just turn heads with his workouts. He also won over plenty of Browns fans here in the press conference room. We're going to get to the good news, all right? But Kyrie Irving wants the Cavs to make a trade, and according to ESPN, he wants to be involved in said trade. 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom 9. Oh, Austin Jackson coming through. Blooper to center. Charlie Blackmon can't get there. No gifts under the tree this time. Just 15 lumps of coal and only one more chance to avoid 0-16. Ricardo Lewis, great effort after the catch, but on the 5-yard line, coughs it up into the end zone.
Best friends come together today in Cleveland, and we all get to witness it, huh?
It's poetic, isn't it? They're together
so cute.
again.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's great. You love news like this. It's official, everybody. Dwayne Wade has put pen to paper, and he is now a Cleveland Cavalier. Twins fans rocking purple umbrellas for Prince Night, and that was good planning because it was raining homers off the bat of this man. Jackson said his initial remarks were misconstrued, and he supports his players' right for peaceful protest. Akron men's soccer playing Wisconsin in the Sweet 16. This one went final moments ago in overtime. That is your Zips walk-off winner. Stuart Holthusen ends it. Class is in session at Beachmont Country Club. And head golf pro Jason Hansen loves to teach.
Just the smile on their face, knowing that I'm helping them, it's got to make everybody feel special and feel good inside.
Hansen's been making golfers feel good about their swings for years, but few people have seen his.
My daughter was so overjoyed because every week she comes in and she goes, "Daddy, you going to be on TV this week? Daddy, you going to be on TV this week?"
Rowan's daddy will do more than just pop up on a flat screen.
They gave me a packet that said I qualified, and I was like, okay.
Thursday afternoon, he'll tee off on golf's biggest stage at the PGA Championship.
Probably the best paperwork I've ever received.
It was quite the comeback for Hansen at the PGA Pro Championship, especially since he missed the cut there 5 times before.
I was 6 over par going into the last 9 holes. I looked at my caddy and said, hey, cut's going to be 1 over, 2 over, it's going to get hard. Maybe if we make some birdies, we can get it going. And that's exactly what I did.
5 birdies later, a ticket to Quail Hollow, which called for some extra putting practice in the kitchen.
Ooh.
This time, a lesson for his kids. No dream is too big to chase.
My family, my kids, this is something that can never be taken away from them. And they can always sit there and say, yep, my daddy played in a major.
Pat Chiesa, Channel 3 Sports.
I'm not going 1-15. No. Well, I'll be swimming in the lake over there somewhere.
A year and a half after those infamous words were spoken, let's go! Hugh Jackson made good on his word, finally taking his 0-16 plunge. It sort of felt like a pool party at Huntington Beach. Jackson raised money for a great cause. But he also knows
I came here 2 years ago to win, and I'm going to win here. I truly believe that.
The real celebration starts.
He dropped the ball!
When moments like these stop happening.
I think our fans deserve so much more than what we've done, and hopefully this will turn the page on that.
Hopefully, Jackson left the stench of last season in those murky Lake Erie waters. And hopefully the next splash he makes is beating the Steelers on September 9th. In Bay Village, Pat Chiesa, Channel 3 Sports.
Shoulder back.
On the same rink her mother helped build,
Same stroke.
Heidi Kruger teaches what she loves.
Yes, much better.
For the last 30 years, she's coached hundreds of figure skaters.
I knew I always wanted to coach.
But 2 students
Right there.
took a different route.
First time they got on the ice was right over there.
Her son, John Henry, and his older brother, Cole, learned the basics at Mom's second home.
The first time they got on the ice, it wasn't love at first skate.
Nope, John Henry never did take after his mom. Instead, a sport Heidi knew nothing about became her boy's obsession. John Henry's road to the Olympics started with this commute to practice.
It's 4 hours and 15 minutes each way.
From suburban Pittsburgh to Washington, D.C., twice a week.
They would sleep all night and I would drive home. And we'd get home probably at about 4:30 in the morning. And then they would get up and go to school.
Those long journeys were worth it. When Heidi watched John Henry cross this short track,
And he is on the Olympic team, John Henry Kruger.
and punch his ticket to Pyeongchang.
When he crossed that line, I just bent in half and just started to cry. I'm going to be cheering like a crazy person. Go, John Henry, go, John Henry. But is the pressure going to be the same? No. He's already won. He's gotten to the Olympics.
As her son packs his bags for the games, Heidi is packing the same advice she's used on this ice.
Enjoy it. Embrace the experience without allowing it to derail your focus. And I guess, that sounds more like a coach than a mom, doesn't it? That's so bad. I put that coach hat on. That just happens. I can't help it.